A man opened an iron box, releasing two monsters. Before long, the two monsters were tightly embracing each other. Seeing how much they loved each other, the man quickly opened another iron box and released the baby monster inside. Grateful to the man, the baby monster kept nuzzling him with its face. With the help of the man and a scientist, the poor monster family was reunited. After a brief reunion, to escape the pursuit of the oil company, the monsters climbed into an SUV. The three then each drove a monster truck heading towards the monster's home at full speed. But before they could get far, the oil company's fleet caught up with them. The baby monster took advantage of its superior agility and performed a cool side flip. However, in the next second, the oil company's fleet crashed into the man's vehicle. Unable to dodge in time, the man was instantly thrown out of the car. Fortunately, he managed to grab the door, saving himself from falling off the cliff. At this moment, the oil company's people wanted to seize the opportunity to hit him again. At the critical moment, the town sheriff arrived just in time to stop them. With the sheriff's assistance, the baby monster immediately extended its tentacles to help the man climb back into the car. Thanks to the sheriff's help, the man temporarily got rid of the oil company. Just then, the man noticed a tanker loaded with toxic gas approaching the valley. To prevent them from polluting the monster's habitat, the three had no choice but to cross the valley. In the next second, the car flew up and during the fall, the man's truck almost flipped over. At the critical moment, the monster mother caught him just in time. With the monster family's cooperation, the truck safely reached the valley. Finally, they successfully destroyed the tanker carrying the toxic gas. However, the monster truck driven by the man was unfortunately hit and overturned by the oil company's vehicle. The woman and the scientist barely reached the cave entrance, only to find that another tanker loaded with toxic gas had already arrived. Seeing the approaching monster truck, the oil company workers immediately started the countdown to release the toxin. By the time the scientist drove the truck there, it was too late. At this point, the man was stuck in the middle of the road. Just as the other party was about to crash into them, the baby monster used all its strength to flip the truck over. The black boss immediately increased the horsepower to ram into the man. Seeing that they were about to be pushed off the cliff, the baby monster jumped up to protect the man and began using its teeth to hit the security captain's car. Despite the baby monster's desperate resistance, it was no match for the other party's 800 horsepower truck. The black boss instantly increased the horsepower and pushed them to the edge of the cliff. At the critical moment, the baby monster used its tentacles to grab the opponent's car and throw it back. It crashed right into the device filled with toxic gas, causing the toxin to leak out instantly, and the countdown was also smashed to zero. However, the man and the baby monster fell off the cliff. The huge impact knocked the man unconscious. At this moment, the baby monster opened the car window and dragged him out. Suddenly, the baby monster in the water started glowing with a dazzling light. With the baby monster's help, the unconscious man was placed on the shore, and he quickly regained consciousness. The monster father then pushed the man's truck to the shore. Immediately after, countless monsters emerged from the water. They were all grateful for everything the man had done. After expressing their gratitude, the monsters immediately dove to the bottom of the water. Seeing that its companions had all left, the baby monster bid farewell to the man.